seem imaginary, but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
Fair enough.
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Oh, I need to remove that gift app thing. It's not working right now, so no one pay attention to that. You didn't see that. Stream Elements didn't say that, so ignore it. That's all I need to know. Or where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Nice. I know. Well, I mean, it's mostly because Encyclopedia is always fucking running its mouth, so I just thought it was gonna pass everything. I'm not that disappointed it didn't, because otherwise it would have been like, a billion is actually this mathematical, like, whatever. I don't care. We got ads starting up, so I'm gonna refill my drink. You guys get to play Words with Friends for a little bit. I gotta reboot it, so don't freak out. So it'll be like not playable for a second, but I'll make sure to reboot it. So it'll be 3 minutes, but I'll see you soon. Stick around. I promise we're gonna try to make more progress in the game today. I promise. Please. So if you're here for a feet stream, you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna be the very best. My mom, she told me not to eat the Pokemon. I said, that seems like a good idea. We gotta put it in the theme song because people have been confused about that lately. This is what you wanted, chat, right? This is what you wanted. Our engine runs on mistakes here. Uh-oh. No! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually hurt somebody. Where's she going now? You know? Oh, you moonwalk. You're fast and slippery. I shouldn't say things like that. No, chat, don't, chat. Chat, we talked about this. You're not supposed to give me away so fast. Like, you gotta, like, lead in with, like, oh, she's a great person. Like, she, like, gives to charity and occasionally commits crimes. Like, you gotta, like, soften the blow. My bloodlust cannot be satisfied. What? You know what? I'm on a murder spree. Come on. Kill that man. Step on his head so it looks like an accident. Look, it's better to go to jail than to die at my hands, I would think, right? I was trying to be all cozy and like comfy for this stream today, but yet I default back to my old ways. Fuck the Aristocats. He broke his legs. I broke his legs. But truly, honestly, don't eat the Pokemon. I'm gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I'm a cool kid. Right? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a cowboy person? Pew pew, shoot my guns. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Chat, tell me I'm cool. I'm bald. My dad's a scientist. He kills people. I'll pack a chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. I don't think this is good, is it? For the sake of this drawing, I need to know your credit card numbers and the that little 3-digit code. And the expiration date too. Just for the purposes of this drawing though. It's important. You hear how sticky it is? I'm so excited for race. Say you love me or I'll kill you. It got a little weird. I need to speak with your manager. These are not the droids you're looking for. I gotta give him a little razzle dazzle. That's what I give. Let me prepare myself mentally and emotionally and physically. Oh, Dark Souls time, how I hate this game. Oh, you came out of nowhere, I didn't expect to see you here, sir. Oh, Dark Souls time, it's the time of year we hate. I'm rolling around on the ground sometimes because that's the only thing I know how to do. It's a terrible time. This man has got some shield. He's got another friend, and everything is great. My girl wants to bury bodies all the time, bodies all the time, bury all the bodies all the time, all the time. It doesn't fit quite as well. Bananas and pajamas, they slowly poison you. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Uh-oh. Do you ever just feel like sometimes you just need like a really good think and you just feel like climbing down in like an old abandoned well somewhere where like no one knows you're there and just sitting in like the darkness for like day and night with not really much food and like a very small supply of water just so you can like, you know, really think about things.
In an old abandoned well.
Yeah, you know. It was sincere. It was. I am gonna legitimately miss Clarence after I stab him and let all the air empty out of him and commend his soul into whatever balloon hell exists. Because you know Clarence isn't getting into balloon heaven. Not with the life he's led. No. It's straight to balloon hell for Clarence. Forget this haiku. It's not about that one time, with all of the blood dripping from my hands, feeling their body grow cold. It's not about that. Hope it was fun with the haikus. Oh, hey! So there's a guy. Wendigo, see ya! He killed somebody. There wasn't that blood there before, was there? Was there blood there? Uh-oh. I have a lot of sugar coursing through me right now. I feel like I could fight someone. You better watch your back, because I'm fucking up your program. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get fucked. I'm still annoyed that it never shows you what you didn't have. I want it to show like, oh, these are the words you missed. Or at least the top word. Like the top scoring word. I want to know, because sometimes there is one, I think it was during Kirkid's stream, that like there was one where like I swear it showed like so many blanks and there was no way there was that many words for the combination of letters, and I think we lost, but I was like, I want to see what words you guys came up with from that, because I just feel like it was a lie. I feel like it's just sometimes, yeah, exactly, no Pogo gets it. Alright, let's learn more about pines. Okay, now it's darker. But I think if I turn this around, it's gonna be like real bright. What if I do, hang on. I had some stuff. Don't worry about it, don't worry, everything's A-okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine right now. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely not causing problems. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. That's true. It's true. Sometimes sometimes I do just guess like random combinations because I'm like, maybe this is a word. I don't know. Exactly. No Poker's like, I can attest to that. You can easily and legitimately get a list of all the words and then just super easily search amongst them. That's true. I remember this was like baby Rusalka streaming time. And I don't remember if it was words with friends or some like or words on stream. Damn it. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this. Don't worry about it. I just realized I'm like singing a song. You guys can't even hear it, but I think it was like some sort of word game that involved like anagrams and stuff. I swear there was like this person who would always drop into streams, and I'm pretty sure they were just like looking up the answers, because they were either that or they were just like way too good. Like they were just insanely good. They never came to any streams unless that was happening, and that was all they do. They wouldn't talk, they wouldn't do anything else. They would just submit words, and like I get that's fine, but it was almost like the rest of us couldn't even play because they were just like sweeping every time. So I kind of was just like like I don't know how to say like, hey, give other people a chance, or like at least participate in some other way. I can't remember, like I can't remember what game, and it's not like I could prove that they were like cheating or anything. And they may not have been. They may have just been legitimately that good at it, but it still was just kind of annoying because like no one could actually play. So anyone who's curious what I'm doing right now, I'm making a makeshift reflector for my light at the moment. We'll see if it stays put. Don't worry, again, that's another thing that's coming in the mail. So you're very curious. We'll see if it actually stays. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like in the bigger camera. How bad is it? 悪くないでも。あまり好きじゃないでも大丈夫と思います。Yeah. No worries, no Pogo. Go lurk. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for relating for the programming needs for us programming nerds. I only program code for statistics, though. I don't program anything fun. Don't tell Mac I said that. Okay, back at it. Back at it, Joyce. Don't, to me, no. Okay, but if it was R, like you'd say that was like cool, right? If it was R, you would say like, oh, that's really cool, right, Rosalka? Smokey, no. Smokey. It's not math lab, no, but yeah, it is R. I just choked on my own saliva. I will say I used to use SPSS for statistics, which is like you don't have to code at all. It's very like user interface, whatever. And when I first transitioned to R, I was like so frustrated. I was like, I hate this. This is so complicated. But a part of me like enjoys coding. So like, because I used to like make little HTML websites when I was a kid, like little GeoCities, like, you know. So part of me kind of likes it, but it's also like incredibly frustrating, and I'm not very good at statistics. I think is more of the problem. But Sammy, did Demeet give you the Demeet, did Demeet give you the letter, Sammy? Did Demeet give you the letter? There's a letter. I hope Demeet didn't forget. If Demeet forgot, it's not my fault. Your wife is a data as she has this. Give her my condolences, Bogo. Give her my condolences. Thank you, Hippofont. Exactly. Draw Curiosity, hello! Welcome in. Thank you for the stretch. Also, Draw Curiosity, this is the worst time to ask
No,
you.
Demi, no.
If you are around. Because you can't verbally answer me. Is it Inez? I'm gonna only say it that way. I've been trying to like say it in my head, but I'm always like with face. Inez. Inez? Was that? I would have never guessed that one. Inez. Ah, okay. Because that's what you prefer. To me, so upset. And space. Oh, space. Inez, that makes total sense. Because you were doing star stuff today. You were looking at comets and stars today. Because I saw or heard somewhere that you preferred that, so I wanted to try to call you that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're like, what the fuck, Ursaga, do not call me by my name. That's 100%. You can correct me. You remember trying to put a delta symbol in the plot title of GG Hippofont? I kid you not. I spent at least like a solid 6 hours a couple weekends ago trying to... No one's going to enjoy this conversation. I'm not going to enjoy it. Chat, you're not going to enjoy it. But this conversation is happening now. I had a plot, and basically the axis, the y-axis, which is the one that goes like this vertically, you have numbers on it, right? So it's like, let's say I had like, so I basically was these like millimeter measurements is what I'm working with. And for my group of data, all the measurements were within like 3 to 3.4 millimeters. So like very, very small adjustments, right? So the default for this GG plot is to make the y-axis start at like 2.9 so that it like situates nicely, and then it goes in like little tenths of a step. But for like publications and things, it's actually better to have it start at 0. That's like the official. So you want it to start at 0, but you make like a little aesthetic break so that it's just like 0 at the bottom, and then almost immediately it's like, okay, 2.9. That's like what a lot of scientific papers want. I spent like 6 hours trying to get this stupid aesthetic break in this plot. And when I finally got it to work, with much of Mac's help, to be honest, Mac was absolutely helpful on this. It like wrecked a different part of the plot. Like it changed it so then like the plot couldn't have color. So like, we have no idea why. Still haven't figured it out. So I got to the point where I was on a crunch. I was frustrated, so I just took the plot, put it in Photoshop, and colored over it. And so it worked for the like. I just needed it for like a quick presentation, like a report to a committee. But yeah, I was like, this shouldn't be taking this long. It shouldn't take my like whole morning to fucking do this. But you understand the woes, I'm sure. But yes, they pulled it. Your parents were like the type where they're like, okay, we're gonna like write this name and we're just gonna like say it's pronounced this way, and everyone's just gonna have to go with it. Hey, Dragon Teethless, how's it going? How's it going for you? Good evening. Oh, 3 hours. You're a pro. You're a pro, Hippofont. Heckin' Kevin. Man. Heckin' Kevin. Demeet, did you give that letter? Demeet, you didn't give that letter? You're fired. Kevin, you're fired. Yeah, make a plot in R, edit plot in Paint, copy paste into PowerPoint, done. Yeah, exactly. Mac, don't tell Mac that either. There's gonna be a whole list of things we're not allowed to tell Mac this stream. Meanwhile, Mac's probably like, well, Mac's working, I think, so. Wendy, don't. Yeah, Mac would be like, no, there's like this, you can just solve it this way. And my impatient ass is like, no, I've found a solution.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Crooked, I'm always nice to you. Why would you betray me? Why, Crooked? Why would you betray me like this? So cruel. I feel like the light is still so bad, but whatever. I'm getting fired over letters. Demeet's like, I'm gonna make this count. I'm gonna make this count and you're gonna regret it. Is this gonna be bully correct? I mean, thank you, Crooked. Thank you. Hang on, how do can I? Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to do anything from this view. I was trying to pin your message, Wendy. Wait, is this when we bully Crooked? But, nah. Crooked's been bullied a lot, though. You're over 200 for sure. It's like 250 or something mad like that. You guys, you can't do it without... All right. Inez, now you have to, like, bully Crooked with something. Now you have to, like, make up for it. This always happens in my stream. You guys just really want to use the command without actually bullying. Which actually I'm fine with, but, you know, we have to, like, We have to obey the rules that Circa has set down. I wouldn't want to offend Circa. Can I? We're bullying Crooked because he's not in LA. Fair enough. Crooked is most likely to be bullied with Circa and Rowan. It's very true. Yeah, it's so true. So it is allowed. Okay, well, if Circa asks, you did get bullied. You got bullied, Crooked. Because you're not in LA. That's the bullying. I'm also, yeah, I'm not. I also have to come to LA at some point. Crooked, we should time it so we both go at the same time. Everyone's gonna lose their mind. Oh no, we summoned Jen. Jen, the bullying occurred and Jen was like, yes, I'm awake. I'm here. I'm here to bully. Howdy, Jen. Oh man. Yes, I'm not. I leave the bullying to Jen and Circa. I do not bully Crooked. I try to support Crooked as much as I can. I was gonna say, yeah, Wendy, you brought this chaos. Wendy, you started it. Oh man. Party house will start out with a royal monopoly. Ooh. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners?
It's a little smile.
Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Is that a lot? No, I'm kidding. Let's try this again because it didn't work earlier. I just want to see, now that we've got some more people in chat, I'm going to try to let you guys vote on the dialogue options. So if you have the integration working, you can vote on dialogue options. It didn't work when we did it earlier, so I just want to try it again to see if it works. So if anyone wants to try to vote on an option for what you want me to answer, whether I say 8% of all cargo in the world, that's quite the endeavor indeed, or you don't keep it moving, the workers do, the company is nothing without them. So you should be able to vote now. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I won't try to do it again. You're on mobile. No worries, Sammy. It wasn't working earlier, so I think it might be... Oh, okay, somebody was able to vote, so... What did you want to vote for, Sammy? Although you always get me into trouble, Sammy. Your inner chaos goblin is satisfied. I used to also... I think it's only when I'm, like, on the channel itself. No, at some point it used to show me, like, how the votes actually, like, played out. Like, how many people voted, but... You voted. So, Jogger, you were able to vote. Okay. Okay. I think you were the one person who was able to vote. So, at least it's maybe working. Kirk's a baked bean. What does that mean? Oh, Wendy, you voted too? Okay, so multiple people voted for 2. So, everyone wants to support the workers. We are, like, for the workers, for the union. She probably won't care. She's just a mouthpiece for this company, so she doesn't care. Also, hey, Jen.
We built this district.
She says calmly. Okay.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
She's a rich lady.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees.
As a resort, huh? What a resort it is. Jen says Welsh things. You never understand them. That doesn't mean they hurt just as much. Cricket's like, I don't understand, but I feel offended. You're not allowed to vote in this country. I'm not allowed to vote in Japan. I gotta mail my US voting stuff. I have it all printed out, or I don't have it printed out. I need to print it out and then mail it. Apparently that's what you do when you're abroad to vote in the US. You just fill out a form online, print it out, and then mail it in. And apparently that's how our country handles things.
A company getaway for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution.
Wow,
But
wow.
that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Revolution came, ruined your resort. Got a hot vacation somewhere else. Sammy does have the power. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Okay, you seem rich. Can I have some money? Yeah, let's try that.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Fine. Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity.
Viva la
A silk
revolution.
shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat,
Gentle.
while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible,
Because you're rich.
within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
All right. Everyone take note. If you're going to bully Crooked, I think this is how you really bully Crooked. But don't do it. This is incredibly mean. You can redeem a thing if that's what it takes, but what would you name your yacht if I win? If I had one. What would I name my yacht if I had one? Chat, you can answer this too. Well, if you had a yacht, chat, new question of the day. Impromptu. What would you name your yacht? Mine? That's a great question. What would I name my yacht? Canoe. Maybe I would name it like Bad Investment. Mistake. Yeah, I don't know. Sinking ship. Yachty girl. A little yachty. Oh man. Bodie McBoatface. I'm so mad that Bodie McBoatface was like outvoted. Or not outvoted, but like vetoed. So rude. I was gonna say, yeah, for the actual question of the day, which is what is something about autumn that you feel is overhyped, or that you think deserves more hype. Easy answer for me, pumpkin spice lattes. I don't get the hype. I think they taste bad. I'm also like not really supposed to have them because I guess the pumpkin syrup from Starbucks has milk in it. So if you are lactose intolerant, you just can't have it. Like even if you're like, oh, I want the oat milk, yeah, you can't have it. That is true. Not enough hype for leaves. That is true, especially burning them this day and age. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for the yacht. That probably something like this was a mistake. Yeah. Because if I have, I mean, I don't have the money for a yacht, so I think if I had a yacht, something's happened. Yeah, I would like more adult Halloween activities as well. And I don't just mean like haunted houses or whatever. I want like, I don't know, like adult chill, like corn mazes and hay rides and like campfires and like costume things that aren't like a fucking nightmare. I just want like chill Halloween adult gatherings. Chill, like get together, make some pumpkins, drink some cider. Yeah, eat some pumpkin pie or something. I don't know. Name it after a domain name your own. Wow. Ah, yeah. How about that?
You're poor. Poor as balls.
Poor as balls.
You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to take this leech for some dough. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman, and I am a man. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. Oh, man. Oh, crooked. That is, Sammy, I'm also like annoyed that maybe it's one of those things where you know how like you look back at things of your childhood and you're like rosy colored like reflections, you know, like where you kind of like maybe have the warm tinge of nostalgia that sort of distorts your perspective. But I could swear that autumns used to be at least a month long. I swear they used to be at least a month, and now I feel like autumn is like 2 weeks. And it goes so fast, and maybe it's because I'm always working like a lot, and when I was a kid I had a lot more time to do like outdoor activities, and I had like parties and things I went to, while now it's like I don't do shit, I just work. Although I am really tempted to wear this wig on Halloween to my lab, because this is the same haircut as one of my lab mates, and I think I'm just gonna pretend to be her for Halloween. But next week, since I believe my Friday stream, my time will be Halloween US time. It'll be Halloween night. Most of you will probably be doing Halloween stuff. That's okay. I'm going to, unless something changes or I forget, I'm going to be doing the Makima cosplay. I think that's how it's said. The Chainsaw Man character that some of you know. That cosplay is next week. So look forward to it. December is just through the first week of March. Yeah, Snow Central. That is true. UK, you have better temperatures for most of the year. Summer's been pretty shit lately for you though. But it's been terrible everywhere. But yeah, the rain and gray. I don't think I would mind that too much. Yeah, we don't get much snow. Yeah. Yeah, I do love the themes. I think for me, it's also a problem where it's like the anticipation of things. I like overhype the anticipation of things. So once the actual holiday happens, I get real sad. Summer's a myth. Oh, man. I can't ask her for money. Why should I not ask her for money? I'm not necessarily ashamed, but I do feel like I should be like making my own money. 5 is a definite no for me. I'm not gonna say 5. What is this feeling? I've never